Hi everyone, welcome back to Grandpa Mark's Hobbies and build update number 2 of our Revell's 57 Chevy. What a great kit. Let me get the guys out of the way. Tim came in late tonight and he was talking with the owner of the car who told me don't let anybody know who I am, and I figured nobody knows who this is anyhow, so I figured it'd be okay to show him. Before I get into this, I want to get into this. How many people use clothespins to hold parts and pieces and things like that for paint and all that? I bet you a lot of them, because these things are pretty cheap at the dollar store. What I used to do is take these and take them to the miter box and knock the ends off of them like that until I had one kick out, and I thought, my fingers are way too close for that. And then the other day, Ray from our Grandpa Mark's Hobbies group page posted this. And I thought, man, that is genius. So I made a whole bunch of these things, and I got them holding all kinds of pieces, parts over here, ready to go and paint, to paint, whatever. And they are just awesome. These are way stiffer than the dollar store ones. I like these a lot better because they don't seem like they're going to crush what you're going to use. But just for the heck of it, it only takes a second. Let me make one of these for you. You just pull it apart, flip it over, run your spring down inside. Take this one. I got it backwards. Take your spring, and yeah, there we go. It's been a long day. Flip this over, run that into the bottom one here, so you got your flats, and then take this one, and you see how that groove lines up. Just kind of lift your spring up and tuck it in. Now, Ray said to just be careful, because if these turn sideways, they do have a tendency to fling your parts a little bit, but so do these. But, I mean, how easy is that? You get a bag of these things for like $1.50, and now you got a whole bunch of parts holders. I have them all over my desk right now. But with that, let's move on. I'm psyched about my chassis. Check that out. We all talk about quick shine. Well, this is a perfect example of what quick shine can do just to make things real easy. What I did is I sprayed this whole thing with Tamiya's Flat Black. And then I let it sit overnight. I think I sprayed it Friday night. I let it sit overnight, and then I came down with quick shine and just a regular old everyday brush. Dipped the quick shine in there and went over all the frame. And not only did that change the color to more of a black than the flat black shows, but it gave it that sheen too, so it looks like that the frame was painted or put on there separate. And if it hits the flat on a corner and starts to run a little bit, you got flat paint, so you can just take it and go across it real quick, and it's gone. Really does a good job. It really looks great. So I was thinking about painting this red, but I think it'd be cool, but it'd be gone. I want to show this car off more from the top down than the bottom up. But there we go with that. Simple quick shine. I use quick shine like crazy this week, so this is probably going to be more of a quick shine commercial for modeling than a what did I do. But yeah, this took me maybe an hour just to trim everything out, and I think it's really good. Now I can run my fuel lines, my brake lines, and all that, and they will show up on there really nice. So there's that. The chassis, I remembered to paint the underside of it, so I'm going to leave you go right there. The engine, this is as far as I got with the engine. I stopped right here. Yeah, it's awful orange. I grabbed the wrong paint and painted it first, and I'm sitting there looking at it going, it just doesn't look right. But I painted everything from the bell housing forward. We'll go ahead and we'll do the aluminum on this next. But what I want to do is I want to do a video of from this point to the end, because I've had a lot of people ask me, how do I do what I do with them, and it's really, once you see what I do, it's so simple. We are going to go with aluminum valve covers or heads and intake. I think I did black on the valve covers. They're over there somewhere, buried with all the other stuff I did. Yep, they're black. So that's going to kind of be our thing here. Instead of chrome, we're going black. But nice engine. Very good detail. I was going through cleaning everything. But I'm going to stop with the engine right here until probably the day after tomorrow. We'll go ahead and we'll put on all the parts, and then we'll start from there. But I still have like the generator to paint yet, and a few other things that need to be done before I can start building. So that's where the engine is. Look for the engine build video. It's going to be a lot of fun. I had some fun over the weekend with the radiator. I tried to do some dry brushing with wet dry brush, and I left a streak. Not a big deal, because I was still going to come over this thing with some panel liner. I just wanted to give it a little bit of that aluminum. That's dry brushed flat aluminum, and then this is titanium gold. And I think that's going to look really cool with the engine and all the other paint we're doing in there. We're going to have fun with this kit. Now, that's the engine. Let's go to the interior. I'm super stoked with this. Check my seats out. We got that dark red leather with black. And the only thing I did to this is I painted it. And here's the other. Things are everywhere here. There's the door panel. I did not do the chrome across the bottom. Not sure if I want it there or not. I did want the aluminum up top and the shine on that, but I'm not sure if I want that on there. I think I might just leave that the way it is. It's going to hide with the seats up against it anyhow, but I do want to show this off. I still have to come in with panel liner here. I want to give it another day before I do that. But what I did is just sprayed the whole thing flat black. I used my let me pull it over. I used my 0.3 millimeter Galleries Mobius. I love this. It does a good job of the wider, where you can get in still and do the details, but it gives you better coverage. But I did that, and then I masked everything off. I did not mask the chrome. No way. I masked. Really, I put a line here and masked that. I wanted the top of it black too. And then I sprayed this with just flat red. So we got flat black, flat red going there. I came back, and then I painted the aluminum in here. And all the door handles I painted with chrome silver. And there's not a lot of difference, trust me, between the two. I can see it with my visor on, but just looking at it, I could have done either or, and it would have looked about the same. But I let that sit and dry, and then I came back with all my interior parts and hit them with quick shine. One shot, as quick as I could go over top of it, at about 20 psi with the 0.3 millimeter again. Like I said, just as fast as I could cross it. One shot that way, the two sides and the front. And I was off it, so I just got the lightest of light coats on here just to make it cover real well. And like I said, that was using the Serene Air at I think it says 21 psi, which is just you push the button, start it, and I sprayed. I love that compressor. This is what the flat looks like without the quick shine. It is just dull maroon. So the quick shine will bring that up. I am going to do the chrome ring inside here. Chrome, I'm not going to leave it to black. I debated going just the black, but I decided no, we're gonna give it a little bling. And then when I finally made that decision, I decided to go a little bit more blingy with the dashboard. So what I did to do this is I wanted the black on the lower, and I wanted the gauge cluster to be black too. And I wasn't even thinking. I just wanted to block off the red. So I took my Tamiya tape. I took this off this, and I was holding it with the pedal. And I taped that real tight on here. You know, across the bottom here. Not even thinking. I pushed it on here, and then I sprayed it. I used my 0.2 when I sprayed all my fine detail stuff, but I came straight down over it, and I went this way across it. I didn't angle it either way. I just went straight down over it. And when I took that tape off, it did the top of the gauges for me. It left that ring on there just nice, and the black was still black. I had a little bit of touching up in between the two, but other than that, it just painted it real nice. So then I came around the bottom, and I hand painted around the bottom of the gauges. And I thought, it was a happy accident that worked out in my favor. I like that look. It kind of makes the gauges seem like they're growing out of the black. And then I came in with the chrome silver and painted the circles and all that. And I wanted to do that and leave it sit, and then I hit everything with the quick shine, so it locked in the chrome silver too, and I won't be rubbing that off when I try to put the decals in. So it worked out great. I'm totally stoked over that. It's the exact right color that I wanted. It's like a maroon color. I didn't want a bright red with this, not the way we're going. And that worked out good. If I wanted bright, what I would have done is I would have masked that. I would have painted down on that thing with silver first, let it dry, and then came over with the red. And that would have really gave me a bright red. So the maroon is where we're going. I'm happy with that. Very happy. Next, we'll talk about the body and the trim, but I want to show you the rims first. I hated these rims in chrome. They were over-chromed and just overdone. You know how the chrome sometimes gets. And I decided, no, we're just going to paint all. I was doing the chrome anyhow, all black. And I thought, let's see what these look like, because I was going to paint them in aluminum. So I sat down and I grabbed the 0.2 millimeter again, came across the front, and I kind of worked this. But when I flipped that around and I started painting the inside here, the air went through there and pushed that paint and filled all those cracks up. I mean, it did a real good job. Now, I did strip the chrome off of this. I put it in, I'm using Purple Power right now instead of LA Awesome. I was there, I ran out, I grabbed that instead. That's the only reason why I use the two. But I'll be honest with you, I'm thinking that the Purple Power strips chrome twice as fast as the LA Awesome. That's just me and the way it's been going. But I'm really liking how this is working with the chrome with the black instead of chrome. So there's that. The body, again, I grabbed the 0.3 millimeter and I hit the body with quick shine. This is one coat of quick shine, and the only reason why I did that is because Tamiya's flats and my stinking nails have a tendency to not talk well with each other. So I wanted to put a little bit of a hard coat on here and give it just a matte finish instead of flat. It's showing reflective, but it's not like water wet reflective. And this is what I was going for. So when I go and I paint my trim, I think this is going to work out just perfect for me. The interior, the engine bay, I also I was going to go red. I thought red would be too much. So I went with the German gray on the inside, front and back on these, and that'll make the radiator look good. It'll give it a little bit of a pop there, and the engine. I'm torn right now with the engine whether I'm going to use the turbo or not. I did find the parts for it, and they're ready to strip, so I'm not sure if I'm going to go that way or not. But the body's looking good, and now let's talk about the chrome. I stripped it all, like I said, and I painted it gloss black. Tamiya's gloss black. This is 2 coats, 1 tack coat, because I don't use primer, 1 tack coat and 2 coats of gloss black over the top. And man, I am telling you, when I first did this, I was psyched up. And I don't have my visor on, so I'm not going to be able to hit this, so I will bring it right back. Yep, that wasn't as easy as I thought. But I think that's going to look so dang cool. With all that black. And when I say all that black, I'm doing all the trim in the gloss black. So I think that's going to just really make this pop. The hood sitting on the top of there with the 2 pieces black here and the chevron. Man, I'm telling you, chevron in the back. The mirror, the only part of the mirror that's going to be chrome is the mirror part of the mirror. It's already painted over there. So I am totally digging the color. And look I even got it even for once. So here we go with that. My exhaust is baseline painted. I'll move this out of the way. I got a base coat on the exhaust. This is going to be a driver car, so it is going to get a little rusted up. My differential, I went with gunmetal. I also went with gunmetal on the springs in the back. My front suspension, I went with the black, the gloss black. And then I'm looking for, here we go, my headlight covers. Tell me that's not going to look awesome sitting in that thing. Now I am going to do a video on how I'm going to drill these out. I am going to do a video on lighting them. So that'll be coming. And I don't know. Let me know if you want to see more videos like the lighting videos and the engine builds and stuff like that. I feel like I've done it a few times and I don't want to bore you with it. I even did gloss black on the heater. So we're going good here. I feel like this is going to be another short video, but I think I covered everything I wanted to cover. Oh, I did not. My air cleaner. I am going to do the Black Widow hourglass on the air cleaner, chrome it, or the chrome silver, and then the bright red over that, and that's going to go on the top of the engine. So it'll have the Black Widow when you open the hood and see that. That's what you'll see first thing off. So I'm pretty psyched up about that. I think it's going to look great. Another thing I did is I got a new color for my intakes, or my intakes. That's not an intake. For my exhausts. And I got this just for that. It is called, and I didn't even know they made this, it's called Dark Iron. And it's a metallic, so it's the perfect color for those. So I am really happy with that. I used to use gunmetal. I did metallic gray and stuff like that. But since I changed to those, I'm very happy with that. I like that. And I really like these. So with that, I want to let you go. We've got to thank our gallery, first off, for letting me be able to use their airbrushes and do everything I'm doing with them, because without them, I'd still be using a brush. I want to thank all our veterans, our active duty members and first responders. And I want to say hi to Jason, Mike, and Bruce with Automotive Model Livecast. They're on every Thursday at 8. But with that, I will let you go. I have to get a couple pictures taken with the owner, because you don't pass up opportunities like that. And I will let you go. I'll talk to you later. Have a great day and a better tomorrow, and thank you for watching.